No, 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 no. Yeah. No, 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 no. Look at him, he's nude. Lower Juno, Gordo, Daystream. Oh no, my mic's on mute. All right. Let's see. Delivery box. Receive. The hell is this? Oh, a lot of money. Oh, that's money. Spent all my money on an Akatin. Just for lulz. Supposed to be a crafting mule, but I'm not doing any crafting. Zorge, Pugshape. Oh, we got no room. I gotta sell some of that. Rock salt, bone chip. Chocobo loot box. Want to see something really cool, Curtis? It's a 3D. I'll show you a link. Hold on. How you doing today, Curtis? Everything good? It's something I saw. It's Magic related. Magic and Chocobo and Final Fantasy related. It's... Somebody made a... Is this it? Yeah. It's really cool. Somebody made a 3D print deck box map, and that's a Chocobo. This is really cool. Hit the like button if you can, Curtis. I would certainly appreciate the help. A buddy of mine has a 3D printer. He's made me a bunch of deck boxes. I got a big bag of them behind me. If I was smart, I would have a live stream where I sell stuff. Ooh, Selena Wolf deck and Pioneer. I love Pioneer. Pioneer gets no support, though. I'm waiting for... Watsy's probably going to pull the rug out from Pioneer any day now. Where's my XP ring? Oh, that's not good. Excuse me. Ah, it should be here somewhere, right? Those are rabbit hides. I'm losing my mind. Where is it? Emperor Band, that's it. Okay. Get. What's Norvalen? So what is that Pioneer deck looking like? The Lenia Wolf? Is that the life gain? She gets buffed chick? What am I thinking of? Probably the wrong thing. Can I wear these? Can Red Mage wear these? Yeah, they can. Whoosh. Am I disconnecting? What's going on here? You scumbag. Weird. No reason for that. Am I lagging? Yeah, the deck box is really cool. There's probably a free 3D print template you can download. The 3D printing community is a lot of fun. People upload open source design specs where you just download it, assign it to your 3D printer, put in your 3D printing spools, and it makes it for you. Completely free templates. Probably find a free one of those. I mean, it's worth the $5. I just don't know. I don't know how technical 3D printers are. I thought about trying one, like getting one, but I don't know if you need to know like coding and machinery, like really know engineering and to do stuff like that. I don't know anything about that stuff. I don't want to spend. They're a lot of money. I don't want to buy something that's highly technical, highly finely tuned machine. Yeah, my buddy 3D printed a bunch of deck boxes. Boom. Enemies drop good loot. Not in this game. Final Fantasy XI, this is an old-fashioned grindy MMO from 2002 where it completely insults you and wastes your time. I'm like... that statement... I feel like 95% of what I just said is true and not a joke. They don't. Like, you kill an enemy, you get 87 experience points. And I got 87 experience points just now. Only because I have a ring that enhances the amount of experience points I got. There's some mobs that drop good stuff, but good is relative to what your needs are. Skill tree? Well, this character build is a red mage main job, warrior sub job. So your main job is your main job. That's your main job class. Then your support job is always going to be half of what your main job is. As a red mage, if you played the first original Final Fantasy, it was like it's an offensive kind of mage. They can use swords, but also sling spells. They can do okay melee damage, but again, sling spells. Normally in this game, the meta is red mage is a backup healer and buffer. But in the early levels, before level 10, you just want to grind out to get to level 10. I'm using warrior support job for the extra HP and strength and attack boosts. This is like a melee battle mage build for early levels. Yeah, spell swordsman. Yeah, exactly. This game is free to play if you want to try it, Curtis. It's private server Final Fantasy XI. Hey, I just leveled up. Here's a link if you want to give it a try. Free to download, just make sure you have the space on your computer. This guy's name is Soybean.
Incoming emote.
Oh, my cough is acting up. This 70 XP a kill is insulting. I'm leveling up Red Mage to have it as a support job option for Black Mage. Black Mage I'm going to get to level 17 only because it has a spell called Warp. Warp sends you back to your home point. And the key to this game, key to success, you need an easy way to get around. Because it's such a grind running to places. The movement speed is pretty slow. You want to be able to get around easy. You want to have the correct home point. You want to have, you want to be able to warp to key places to make your travel quicker and easier. Where's Norvalen? Oh, over here. Yeah, the warp spell's a huge help. It's just... You're doing yourself a favor by... You want to... Start a new character in this game. First thing you want to do is get yourself set up so you can get around easy. Just set up your home... Set up the warps. Thief is 1, White Mage is 1. Ow. That's a thumbnail. What thumbnail did I use? I recycled an old video thumbnail. I like the way that thumbnail came out. And it was a shame not to ever use it again, so... Fired it up. And I'm wearing green. Who turned out the lights? How's everybody's day going? Bang. Smack that right in the mouth. Of course, I locked onto the one furthest away. Of course I did. There we go. Take that. Camera pooped out again. Wonderful. I think it's such a piece of crap. Battery shows it has life, and it just dies. This camera's awful. I look like I'm fading into the light. Do that. The sensor is so pretty. I gotta like tape it or something. Like has its own built-in lighting and it like backlights things when I don't want it to. Up. Right here. Right here is a sensor. Sensor. I love it when my phone goes right to missed call. It didn't even ring. Doesn't even give me a chance to... I'm waiting on a call too, and it goes right to missed calls. Okay, that's not... That's probably junk. I am 5 more subs away from 1,900 subscribers. That's not a big deal. 2,000 subs is cool, but it's almost meaningless. You want, when does YouTube send you the plaque? Is that 100,000 subs? God, this camera is absolute crap. Close up. Oh, wait. I know what the deal is. Is that why? Plastic over. Aha. Aha. I don't know if that's going to help. Probably not. Plastic over this, too. Don't get your camera on Temu, kids. Here's a good one. Since there is a standard brawl, why not Pioneer Brawl and Modern Brawl? They might as well just put full-on Modern into Arena. I don't know why they don't. Like, full-on just Commander should be in Arena. They should put... If he wants to make a bunch of money... There's a plasticker on this thing. Yeah, if Wanty wants to make a bunch of money, they should... Pardon the camera. Flickeriness. Plastic on. Might not be, I'm just a minute. Yeah, I guess not. If they want to make a bunch of money, they should do an add-on where you gotta buy it. If you want to play Commander on Arena, you gotta buy that add-on. Hasbro should get smarter with WotC and have more direct control and take a closer look at their operations. You should hire me. I'll tell them exactly what to do. They're like, stop making woke crap. Pioneer Brawl. If I was... Again, if I was Hasbro, I would tell WotC immediately, cease and desist MTGO. Somehow. Get rid of MTGO, merge it with MTG Arena, put the entire game card library on Arena. Done. MTGO looks like it was made in 1995. People still play that. I can't believe it either. MTG... Oh, I know. Pioneer Brawl is your idea. I know that. Yeah, I know enough that that's not one of the options on Arena. Pioneer Brawl would be cool. Limit the card pool. They should have an entirely separate game client for Alchemy. Just Magic, you know, Alchemy, its own standalone app. Like, if they're going to do Hearthstone crap to Magic, make it its own thing. I don't think I've ever enjoyed Brawl when I played it on Arena. And I don't want to play it since it was proven to be rigged. With the points system. You can make a deck of, what, it's a 100 card deck in Brawl? 60 card, 100 cards? Yeah, I don't even know. Whatever it is. Let's say it's 50 cards. You can make the deck your commander. That's 49 cards left. A white commander. Smothering Tithe. And then, what is that? And then 47 planes. Your deck is automatically going to be considered a bracket 1 deck. A top tier high point value. And you're going to get all the meta, crazy, high point based opponents based on 1 card in your deck. That's happened to me. I made a really trash deck with Smothering Tithe in it, and I got opponent after opponent. Like Joda players, really top tier decks, and it completely obvious what they did there. Of the Mind Arena is basically consumer fraud. You don't play Arena. Arena plays you. And Oak. Knock it off. That's... No, we don't want to fight a fish. Not worth it. Was the sensor back here? Oh, it's right. So it's like right here. I put my hand here. My hand right here. It like blocks the light. One of those people that comes out to an area and just goes AFK. That's cool. Job levels. Black mage is 10. Alright, we're going to grind out the black mage is 17. That way we can get around. Yeah, there's other people that play this game. That's a real person. Some people just like to stand around. Some people log in just to go AFK, and I don't understand that. Two rabbit hides. Did you see the Deadpool secret lair, Curtis? The secret lair drop yesterday. They don't even look like magic cards. They do, but they look like somebody like drew on them. That's the whole idea. Oh, man. Thirsty. That vitamin C. Ah. Oh, man. Not getting it, yeah. And then there was the Dan Dan secret lair the other day that sold out in like 30 minutes or something. The Dan Dan thing, that shouldn't have been a secret lair. That should have been a packaged product. Like the, like a few years ago, they came out with that unsanctioned box set. It's like dual decks, 2 decks. They should just do one of those. A package thing that goes on all store shelves. I don't know why they made that a secret lair. The channel video idea. Just do a box set, like a 2-player dual, like the Lord of the Rings or Final Fantasy starter decks that was packaged and put on store shelves. Do that, but with the Dan Dan thing. That's it. The price of that Dan Dan, you could probably buy singles and make it yourself. I've never bought a secret layer, and I most likely never will. Like, there's a few couple IPs that if they come to do a secret layer of, I would slightly consider it, but I would just wait for it to hit the secondary market and buy the singles. I don't care about having the box it comes in, the fancy envelope, the special surprise card it comes with. All that stuff is going to be on the secondary market. My goal with Magic is I put almost $0 into it. I take cards I got as, you know, I'll ask for Magic cards like fat packs, booster boxes, packs for birthday, Christmas, holiday events. If you'll give to me, I get anything of value, I'll trade that in for store credit, buy more packs, and just keep doing that cycle. But I almost never put real money into Magic. Yeah, Pringle foil cards, that's true. Yeah, and don't buy foils. There's no point. Did you hear about the guy, Curtis, a few years ago who he was at a major, like a tournament event, a sanctioned event for Standard, maybe? And I think Wormcoil Engine got reprinted, right? Doesn't matter. I think the card in question was Wormcoil Engine. He was using like a... I think he was using a foil, maybe even serialized copy of Wormcoil Engine or some card. And I think he got a match loss or disqualified because the card was considered marked because the foil cards curl and you can tell which card it is in the deck. And if you're playing paper Magic and like you're buying singles for something like Commander, buy the most beat up copy you could find on the cheap. If you need one and it's like a card that is near mint, costs $30, get like a, if you go by Card Kingdom's grading, it's near mint, very good. Get a G copy, excuse me. Good or even damaged. Damaged to the point where it's like at least fits in a sleeve. If it's a little roughed around the edges, why spend that? If it's going to sit in a sleeve, the way I see it is a card that's beat up and damaged is going to be the same card in a sleeve than a mint copy is going to be. Goodbye. It's weird, I'm lagging. Yeah, save money. Don't be throwing a bunch of money at paper Magic like that. Even for non-commander decks, what do you need the best copy for? If it's sitting in a sleeve, it's protected. These cards are meant to be played and used. That's what that annoys me about this game, is just it's overly commoditized and monetized. Everyone turns into a most basic nobodies with little to no education about real life and common sense, suddenly turn into financial math market value gurus because they play Magic. I think they know a thing or two and they don't. Everyone thinks, oh, this is a near mint, it's worth $1,000. The other guy, somebody else looks at it and goes, oh no, this is This is very good. See this scuff that you have to see with a microscope? It's considered damage. It's actually worth, 50% of what you're saying. It's so stupid. Buying bulk cards, including rares. Oh, you mean like when you buy a booster box and all the chaff? Well, if you're gonna do any magic shopping, please let me know. I can tag products to my streams. Anything you buy, I get a small commission from. And I feel like a lot of the stuff I look at has some pretty good deals. So if you ever want to connect and, buy some cards, you're not buying them from me. I put up a link to a website. You buy it through my affiliate link, and I get a commission. I think some of them are pretty decently priced. You're buying online, so shipping, taxes, fees, and all that, but you might work out better. Like right now, I have no time to get out and play Paper Magic or sit down and play Paper Magic. My one buddy's house that I go to, who made the 3D printed stuff, he thought about playing, but when we go to his house, it's me and my wife and my daughter, which my daughter's 2, and we don't have... When you're a parent and you go out with your kid, you're basically taking babysitting duties. You're basically taking the show on the road, chasing your kid around and keeping your kid safe. Because when kids go to new places, they want to look around, touch things. So I spend the entire time just keeping my daughter unharmed. I can't sit down and play Magic. And I'm not the type to just be like, here you go, wife, here's baby. Me go do my thing. You have fun. Like, I'm not going to do that. Maybe when my daughter's older, I'll, try some of the store events that are moderately, decently priced. Could even start if people near my area play Commander or something. Find a local play group that isn't a bunch of weirdos. My LGS has a lot of they're the Twitter people with the flags in their username and the pronouns in bio. A lot of those types. There's some nice people among them, but they look at you funny. If you're a normal looking, functioning male like me, they just resent you automatically. Get level 10. Get it. Bang. And one more thing about Paper Magic. The best thing you can do is buy list. If you're going over to Card Kingdom, check their buy list. Their buy list always has commons and uncommons from pretty much every set they're looking for, even basic lands. Basic lands you only get like 2 to 5 cents for, store credit. But if you trade in like 50 of them, it's not a lot, but you can get you get this trade-in bonus, and you get, helps weed out your collection. Think of it like a recycling center where you get like 10 cents per aluminum can. Trade in your basic lands. Like when I do buy listing, I go hard. I scrape the bottom of my collection. I'm looking at basic lands, junk commons, junk rares. You'd be surprised. There are some tokens out there that start Card Kingdom, they used to at least, give you like $3 to $4 store credit in some tokens. I remember the 4/4 zombie token from War of the Spark. This Card Kingdom gave me like $2 to $3 store credit for a token. People were throwing tokens away. Hey, Rusty. Cannot attack this target because I killed it. My HP is low. I'm definitely lagging. Oh, you're one of those non-commander playing Magic players? That's okay. Like, I don't remember who it was, but it was like a pretty established Magic player personality in that space. on Twitter, and he's like, I go to Magic events, people ask me I want to play Commander. I say no. And I don't blame them. Commander has cheapified Magic. It's turned Magic into, like, it's basically turned into a cheap wine. Think of it that way. Now, you're allowed to enjoy Magic however you want. And like, same with alcohol. If you want to drink $5 Trader Joe's wine or drink a $80, 2018 red wine, you like what you like, and they're both going to get you, what alcohol gives you at the end of the day. But I don't blame you. Sometimes I like sitting down and playing a 60 card deck. I don't want my opponent to have that 8th card in hand they can't wait to combo off with. Like, it takes skill to build a 60 card deck. You gotta know what you're doing. That's okay, Curtis. I don't blame you. I'm a little tired of Commander myself. Like, the game's become overly Commander-fied. If you look at every single standard sets now, they print cards that are meant for... They put cards that are made for Commander in standard sets, which is just so bad. Look at Foundations, all the legends they reprinted. It's so cool you play Pioneer. If you ever want to play on Spell Table, let me know. I'll jam some Pioneer Spell Table games with you. That would be awesome. I gotta not die. Ow. 1 point of damage. I'm not worried. Oh, yeah. Pardon the bad camera. I'm not fading into the light. It's my window here. That is not any better. This camera's light sensor is just whack. Right here, the sensor. Such a weird place for it. Try that. That's a little bit better, but I'm like really off center. Oh, no, that's not better. Oh my god. Wait, I know what to do. We're about to get real ghetto, everybody. I just drank an orange juice. I'm gonna take the sticker from the orange juice and put it on the sensor and see what happens. No. Here. There. No. Still didn't work. Where is it? Time is it? We're doing some troubleshooting. All right. All right. Orange juice bottle label. Do your thing. No, is it? I don't think there's anything I can do. This thing's just a piece of shit. Is it here? Is it here? Here. Right there. I give up. This is so bad. I'm a madman. What did I do now, Bob? Everyone, Bob got hit by a meteor last night. Give Bob your thoughts and prayers. I am a madman. Who the hell is kids? At least I'm not on the Epstein list. Like Hasbro and WotC and Magic the Gathering and Pokemon and Square Enix. Bang. Oof. Fuck that thing up. So I'm getting 50 of, oh, 30 a pop. That sucks. I gotta pop that ring again. When can I use my ring? Got a ring in there last night. Rusty, where'd you go? You're quiet. Oh, Midday Madness. I forgot. Okay. That's why. Yeah. Sucks. This is gonna take forever. 60. Alright, we'll just burn through these. I am going to get going in a few minutes. I had something to do today that gave me some extra midday time with work commitments, so I'm taking advantage. I wanted to do this a day stream also to see what the numbers would be like. You have a highbrow sense of humor? I wouldn't say your sense of humor is highbrow, Bob. And no, it's not a highbrow. You're very intelligent. Like, you're not just like gonna laugh at stupid puns or jokes. I don't think you should be either. I think you should just ignore them. Did it come from somebody in our mutual circle? Amongst the other creators and people we've met in other streams? I mean, I've been told I'm kind of a stiff with things. Like somebody in my streams once was talking about a coworker. Oh, I'll just ignore it. Somebody told me, like, are you talking about the Ace Ventura movies? And I was like, I didn't have those movies on VHS growing up, and the few times I did see them, I wasn't like, even as a little kid, I just didn't enjoy them. And they were a regular regular person in my live streams for a while. And I don't think this comment has anything to do why they don't come around as much, but I was just like, yeah, I don't know, I just didn't enjoy them. I'm not into that kind of really. I'm not a big comedy guy. There's like maybe 3 comedies I really like, and that's about it. Sharp wit that sometimes draws on him later. Okay. You do have a sharp wit. That's what I like about you. I like we're the same in our demeanor and our candor and our thoughts on things. Not the same, but like-minded opinions. Level 10, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, head back inside. What a piece of shit this camera is. Is it that light? What's the lighting? The way the lighting comes in. Too much lighting on this. Whatever. Head back inside. Call it a day. I should know where I'm going by now, and I don't. What do dark crystals go for? 3,200. That'll be 8K. Then there's the tea leaves and the distilled water. Call it 9K to start crafting this. This person named their character Microsoft. The pants on. I'll just go to the Mog. I don't feel like doing this right now. And I can't. I do got to get going. Man. Status. Missions, nations, the boy report. What does he mean by sharp wit that sometimes draws on him later? Like, it bothers him? In Final Fantasy XI, oh yeah, Curtis, there's a million quests. So this private server iteration of Final Fantasy XI, there's 3 nations. 3 starting nations on one central hub city called Juno. Each starting nation has their own missions. Missions are a storyline relative to that specific starting city. And then there's quests in each city. Do I have anything for sale? Still have my Christmas decorations up in my house. Yeah, there's tons of stuff to do in this game, Curtis. It's never ending. And I have some dark crystals. There's that warp scroll. Oh, I could have been using that Spada the entire time. Rabbit hide. Rabbit hide. Rock salt, rabbit mantle. Bunch of rabbit hides, flintstones. Do I need to level goldsmithing for anything? Probably get this crap out of my... This is the definition of junk. Mog safe. Change jobs, main job. What is Black Mage for? 10 MP base 140. So 10 and 140. Change jobs. Okay. Strength only goes up by by 1. Which isn't awful. I don't hate it. Alright, let's get my knife out of storage. He's spinning around. Yeah. Have you played Final Fantasy games, Curtis? Just out of curiosity. Don't need. Might hang on to that. I don't need these. I gotta do something with these. I need that knife. Just a dagger. Hey, Dunk. I'm actually about to log off. I just wanted to jump on for an hour. I had some bit of a different day than usual today. Granted me some time. Can't find anything. Final Fantasy VII from PS1. Wow. I've been thinking about Final Fantasy VII lately. I don't know why. I probably because of all the stuff I've been seeing on Twitter about it. Yeah, I don't have any interest in playing the remake. I don't care. Storyline is the same. Fancy graphics. They added new characters that you encounter, and you just woke up. Damn, dude. You're on a bad schedule. No offense. I recommend not having a lifestyle like that. Unless you have a night job, that's fine. I get that. Maybe you have a night job. I don't know. No judgment. If you don't have a night job, don't be waking up at 3 in the afternoon. Damn, what level are your jobs now? Well, tonight we're going to hit Gelsba Outpost. So have a job that's between 10 to 20. You can sink down to my Black Mage. And we'll bang out tonight on, that sounds horrible. We'll grind out on, in what's it called? Gelsba. I'm going to do a very budget Black Mage. Very budget. My Friar's Rope. Did I get a Friar's Rope on this character? Yep, coming down. Alright. I'm going to wrap it up now, everyone. Gotta go at a dead stop now. Alright, I'll see y'all later. Dunk, tonight, Gelsba. Hit it up. You need to get 14 to 20. I gotta get this Black Mage to at least 17 so I can use Warp. Pretty much, that's all we're gonna do. I just need to know Warp Whore, and that's all this job is gonna be. And then really invest in Beastmaster. I got quite a few jobs I gotta get there, so 36. Good for you. Okay, cool. All right, everyone. Have a good day. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see y'all tonight. Thanks, everyone. Woohoo! Kitty camera.